I'm just enjoying the little piece of sun that I can get. The beauty of the situation is someone is trying to figure out how do you make sense of this. It's not senseless at this point. Because for those who are doing this, something about the name Dew Point, this is a gathering of those of strategy, Neuralink studies. This is a this is like very equivalent to this situation getting to because whatever this behavior like it's like I want to speak around it, but then it's like I don't want to. It's like let me just see if I can get to it effectively, efficiently. And with this situation, right, cards were meant to be a visual, right, or pictures, painting. Someone's last name could be Painter, Pinter or Painter. Heisenberg, Gutzenberg, right? This is also a learning curve. Someone's going to hit a curve or something like that, but a learning curve. Elon Musk, right? But we also got Herzenberg. This is institutional. Holistic as well. Someone's going to allow something to state their demands, something about full security, stability, and something that is going to be occurring here soon. Something is about to fucking occur here soon. And then it's like the capability of the situation where, like, the 24th, something is going to be done the 21st, but close out the 21st to the 24th. And reason being because someone could be very adamant about doing something. It's not going to occur. Somebody could also still be trying to pay someone to do something, and it's like, I concur. I'm hearing someone, it's like, I can no longer do that. Effective vac or evac. That's like a form of, I wouldn't say like a witness program, witness protection, but it's not that in per se. Because someone knows something I said within the last few videos and whatever it is that, because it's like literally somebody is literally trying to do this, but it's like it's not like that because whatever it is that they're trying to restrict the views of who can see it, but it's not like restricted. Someone don't get that part because it's like it'll require for someone in the excuse me, the company, the shareholders, the main shareholders, okay? Somebody's name could be Sherry, Shireen, Kareen, or something like that, right? Abigail, a gel, a grill, gal, gill. But it's leading me to the brain process, but also the pre-selection of what someone wanted to do, and a pre-selected program that it is that they chose to do 2015 or July 15th, very prevalently, like to be precise. Somebody born in like 1965. Like, somebody could be getting upset, but it's like, what are you fucking upset for? If he wasn't doing stupid shit, then it wouldn't be like, because only thing that this situation is causing me to do is like, as much as you're looking into me, I'm going to look into you. And the more that you're looking into me, it's going to be more like, it's more information, like you have more dirt than I fucking do. But it's like the biggest part of this shit, because it's like, where they're assuming, which assuming makes the ass out of yourself, because shit, there's no such thing as a stupid question, because if you ask the question, you tend to get an answer. Correct. And in this situation, these are people that are not asking the appropriate questions, and then they're getting the people that has nothing to do this. And when I've been mentioning about genomes, RA, DNA, and things like that, because it's like someone may have felt that I was like, that whatever it was that they were doing was keeping me to like sidetrack from speaking on that. It's like, no, it's called multitasking for a reason. It's certain things that you could confront. Like, if somebody, multiverse, metaverse, this is Elon Musk's fucking lane in the biggest fucking way, right? But then it's like, on the biggest part of this situation, this is federal. I don't know what somebody is fucking doing, and like whatever you're doing, it's like, I'm not gonna keep fucking warning you. It's like one of those situations where you just literally sit down and you just gotta sit there and see exactly what they're gonna do. Because it's always a mentality and the possibility that any person choosing to do something, more often than not, people that have like dirty agendas, they're going to provoke the situations either way to go. You just have to be smart enough to strategically know at what angle they're going to come from. If you know the nationality, that could be effective, but it's only effective if you comprehend, understand, and practice the culture to a T. And more often than not, these are not people that will do that. They're like more consumed of a look or an image or how other people are going to perceive them, versus like actually like learning like the aspects of people. Like, I don't know. Like, it's literally causing me to look at a situation where it's just like, you know how like they usually tell you like, know your opponents or some shit like that? But it's like, how is it an opponent if it's like they're literally more at a disadvantage? And these are people that feel like a disadvantage is you don't have money. No, I mean, it actually requires you to use your brain more than anything, because if you don't have a brain, then you're what? Brain dead, right? And if you're brain dead, you're basically not functioning. Like, your heart can keep going, but it will require for it to do something. But what is your capabilities without intellect? What is your capabilities without knowing that part of your lobe or part of your brain is cooperating? Like, what is it if you're not having a full extent of comprehension or understanding what is the full capacity of the brain, your culture, your environment, behavior, and more, right? What is the use of you doing anything if you do not comprehend the basic needs or the full context? Because most people go off of just general fucking psychology, but they don't really dig in depths of it. Like, but this is also people that are in it and of it. Like, they don't know how to comprehend, like, I could say galactic, but it's like, it's not even galactic at this point. It's like the human nature. Like, these are Robert Greene people. Like, you can basically predict like what it's going to be based off the energy, based off the face, based off of how people feel they're strategically doing certain things. Because now it's just like, damn, Rita, you were really just in your head about shit that you shouldn't be in. But then it's like, this shit gets more elaborate. Because the one video, like, even though I already know how many views I had on it, and I want to say that is saying like I got like 10 views or one or some weird shit, right? But I'm not concerned about it. But the craziest part of it is, it was like, damn, you dropped a lot of gems, But if it was a lot of people that don't have, like, they're small brainers, like now it's just like one of those, it's like now I really want to fuck with people's fucking intelligence because it's like, how dare you? It's not for, the sole purpose of to like fucking be an asshole, but now it's just like, there are times where grounds is calling for you to be an asshole because it's like, please sit there and reflect. What is the sole purpose of what are you trying to prove? Outside of just stealing some money that clearly you can't manage, because clearly you still gonna need a CPA to cook the books. You still gonna need somebody, a bank to go along with your bullshit. You're still gonna need, it's still a lot of things that gotta go into play, but either way it goes, it's like you're not really running that shit because at any given moment that somebody's going to choose to do something, what happens when they freezes that? They freeze all of y'all fucking accounts, including those who are police or something like that. I'm getting like somebody going to go try to buy themselves something to eat or some weird shit, and it's going to be like, why isn't my card working? Why isn't my card working? Well, I don't know, stupid. What have you been doing? And somebody is literally able to prove something about a property or a home or something about a dog, something that somebody did in May is catching up till today. I'm getting the 15th. I have it written right here, July 15th, but the 15th, January to May. Like somebody always do something the first 10 days of a month. Somebody could also be feeling as if they caught on to like the pattern or consistency of what someone does. Me, I only do shit for a particular reason, but I just wanted to see like if that's how they were going to like dictate their moves. And clearly that's what it is. And it shows, it literally shows, but it also shows like the context of a person's thought process. And the thought process like of these people is just like, it's interesting. Some people are like very fucking stressed out because it's like, I'm going to go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. You are stupid. Like, what the fuck? Something about 1978, 1987, or 1978 to 1987, where those situations or crimes are coming up. Something about 1983. Somebody could be 38, 37. 1973, 1977, July 18th. Somebody did something yesterday. A masculine. Somebody could have tried to collaborate with somebody 3 days ago. Whatever somebody did, collaborate with somebody 3 to 11 days ago, it's going to put somebody in prison. It's going to put them in jail. If not, somebody's going to get put into a fucking mental institute. This is literally a situation of good cop, bad cop, but something is going to literally have to stop, and it's going to balance a lot of stuff, but it's just more or less, I'm getting somebody like, if it's like in my situation, I'm 100% sure that whoever it is that, I'm 100% sure that whoever it is that they keep allowing to stay in this apartment next to me, it's like they're watching the front office and then the property management just to see if they're going to say anything. They're also seeing what their communications is. It's like with lawn services, on the police officers, churches, and like they're paying attention to the property management. They're paying attention to the people in leasing, but they're also paying attention to who are they allowing there, how long they allow them to stay there. And with them doing this, this is going to allow this situation to make a scribe of timelines of people, of whoever they are, the payments, how much they pay, how long they're staying, who are they communicating, where they're getting their food from. Because sometimes some of these people are where they feel like they're not doing this. It's like, well, when I'm getting hungry, these are people trying to pre-plan or budget what it is about their spending habits. Because like say if you get in a car wreck and they'll you use your insurance, or if something happened in your house and you got to move out of your house, and they give you like a 10-day stipend where they'll pay for your hotel. They'll give you amount, like if it's just you and a person that you stay with, they'll give you like a 50-day voucher for the food. And then they give you, maybe $100 gift card for your gas or whatever. And then it's like the place you don't have to worry about because it might be one of their partners in business or something like that, or partners of their real estate company. It just depends on what it is, right? Someone is looking at that and they're looking at, okay, what all places are those? But then it's also one of those where they pay attention to where you getting those foods and things like that. Someone is feeling very much so exposed in the situation. very much so exposed. But the thing of it is like, if these are people that's trying to use, they swear they have psychic abilities, but they really don't. This is like proving the difference of actual abilities than psychiatric type of disabilities, as well as the true intent of mental disabilities. But then it's like the capabilities of when it comes to people on the spectrum, like with, ADHD, ADD, obsessive compulsive disorder, Asperger's. Then you got your high functioning, low functioning. Then you got your moderate, right? But now we're getting into a whole brain aspect of people with TBI. You're getting those with complex PTSD. You're getting those who actually have multi personality disorder. Now they want to talk about narcissism. Narcissism turns into its own umbrella when it comes into triad, when it comes to self-fulfilling, when it comes to conversion, when it, like, somebody do not realize in the situation of what it is, it's like, because psychopathy falls under narcissism, sociopath falls under narcissism. Regardless, there's no like many things that you add into those things, but the biggest part of it is, what is one like scientific thing that you can basically prove is about how does the brain operate, right? But the thing of the brain functionality, most of the time, people that are tending to do like lying things, scheming things, but the most effective thing that they've ever fucking did up to this point thus far was 2020, of those people being forced to do the fucking like COVID thing, but something about the behavior. It's like a control thing. And I'm just like, whoa, that shit makes complete sense. So, like, the behavior or actions of how people are trying to do things to get a satisfaction of certain things. It's like I'm hearing satisfaction guaranteed. So it's like, say if these were people usually over sexualizing a situation, it's like, their behavior will lead to da da da. And out of this, these are the type of people, and we will hire them. And like, this is like literally an elaborate ass fucking trap, in a way where it's just like some people could be feeling like, I'm sitting here like, say like, who could I use for a perfect example? I'll fuck with Elon Musk. That shit right there. That, like, even though it's kind of like fucked up, but it's like it makes sense though. But then it's like, what would you do with that? Like, I'll be consented because it's just like, I'll be curious, but that's the type of shit where you literally will have to go like you can still do what it is that you do, but it's just like the curiosity, like, you know what I'm saying? For me, I wouldn't even want to do this shit no more, because it's like the curiosity of how far that shit will go. It'd be like, but the elaboracy, because one of his fucking projects is literally active as we speak, and they're using it on government people, they're using it on district attorneys, they're using it on sheriff department, they're using this shit on higher up people, and they're using this shit on computer systems, they're using this shit on people whoever they fucking hire. Like, this shit here, somebody could be sitting here like in fucking complete like, somebody, like how I'm holding my chair like this, like somebody's like, ain't no fucking way. But it's like, yes way. It's like very, very much so to keep doing that. Like, the obstacles and challenges is like, most people psychologically, mentally, it will cause you to be like, for some people it will make them lose their mind, right? But a person of where they'll want to like do a full study of the brain, this would literally be a person like, how did you overcome that? Then how, and instead of like doing it directly, it'll be like indirect in a sense, but then it's like at the same time it won't be, because now we have to ask questions of the people who said that they gave authority, and then it's like, well, if they're saying that they did it, then how is it that we're going to be sitting here looking at this for them to do this? And with what it is leading back, like I said, that the genome system, the matching system. So this is how I know for a fact that this is literally a fucking trap. The entrapment. I made a message about entrapment. Because somebody is like even looking into the situation is just like, how are you gonna bait somebody in to do something to somebody want to cause a reaction? But this is it's like, you know how people don't ever understand, like this is people that do not really understand human anatomy at all. Like these will be people saying that they understand human anatomy, but it will require you to understand the human anatomy. You're doing something that like most of the time when you're thinking of how you can like portray yourself to get a particular response or reaction out of a person, most of the time people are basing that shit off of what their reaction would be or their response would be if this happened to them. And this is like, I bet, I mean, because anybody would have this type of reaction. You're right. Anybody that's not someone that does not use logical mind. You're right. But I'm hearing Eureka. Eureka. She's on the money. Now, like somebody keep saying like to this, like the more that I say certain things, it's like somebody sitting there looking at another group of people. It's like it's a main group of people. It's like 10 people sitting here looking at a person. It's like, you know how like they do a vote and it's always off by one or two people and they're just sitting here like somebody saying, so are you done to end this yet? Are you ready to end this shit yet? Because like we're ready whenever you are. Because this person, like somebody could literally see on their own fucking radar in the database, and it's like to a point where they're saying like they know what it is, and they're doing like someone could feel like it's so fucking elaborate to a point. It's like she knows what she's saying. She knows exactly what she's talking about with the safety and security, because waking up the masses is good, but then it's at the same time it's not of the greater good, because some, like I said, certain things are a necessary fucking evil. It really is a fucking necessary evil in certain situations. But in this situation, this is like the complicated part of this, and it's not even fucking complicated. Logical sense would say this is a person that we wouldn't do this in. This is a person we don't do that with. Now, if it was me and I'm having to deal with this and I got to be the person to be the observant person to see what it is that's happening, But I would turn my look into those who put these people here. Now, those right there, that would have been a more sufficient and effective way to go ahead and do whatever this study was, because a discovery, initiative, connectivity across scales, or discovery, voluntarily, involuntarily, even though this was an involuntarily, that it was not supposed to be a clinical research. Somebody exposed it to go ahead and get the grants to be able to do this. Now, with that grant that somebody took to go ahead and do this, it's the truth. Somebody can now know, like, intuitively, she knows what it is. Somebody could be looking at a situation signaling. Like, she knows exactly what she's saying. She knows what she's doing. Somebody could be looking into my research database at the same time. And they're just like, yeah, I feel she do, but it's like, how much does she know? How deep does she know about this stuff? And it's just like, well, shit. I mean, this is just limited information, but I'm pretty sure with more elaborate use, this could be even more fucking transformative. But make the situation more positive, allow it to be more constructive, more finances and stuff like that, because it's not something very competitive at all. Like, to me, it's like when you're already passionate and euphoric, like something about euphoric, like somebody is like, look, let's look at this, because it's like literally somebody tested literally every fucking theory that there could be, and it's just somebody could be in amazement, but it's just like, all right, well, we have these other 3 fucking people, long as they can get on board to get what this is, because somebody could have to schedule a board meeting. It's going to have to be done. Like, somebody could be fully aware about something. This is going to require some mock-ups of situations, communications. This is also going to require a scan of the heart, the throat. I'm also getting a brain scan. It's going to want to be done. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to want to look into this, because it's like, okay, how well are you capable of this? But then it's also, this is somebody having to give somebody, I'm hearing case dismissed. Something is about to be dismissed. Something gonna have to be returned. Winston Smith. Because whatever it is like somebody's going to be like, yeah, we're going to have to bring them this or tell them that. Because this is not like even enough time. Even if somebody wanted to reprogram or recreate a situation, they know it's not. But it's like the conversation and compensation of this situation is crazy. But I'm getting like this is going to lead to like private something. Yeah, whoever these authority people are, like, this situation would be bad because somebody was like, damn, how she know about all that? I mean, I put it on my shorts. It's on the fucking like community board. So I mean, to elaborate even more about what I have to speak on, because if this is like these other fucking people that was supposed to come from fucking Orlando or whatever the case may be, I am so fucking over those people because that's bum fucking behavior, and I'm not entertained. Like, I'm actually fucking like disgusted. But I mean, I can't be disgusted anymore at my fucking self because it's like, shit, Shooter, you gave people like that time of day. That's crazy work. But you know, the beauty of the situation is it's like it's allowing me to tap in more on a level of the science, more of the level of the arts, more of the level of the esoteric parts of it, the galactic, which is more of the aerodynamics of it, but also the quantum physics of a situation, which has always been maybe my curiosity because I didn't ever really get a chance to fully like explore in quantum physics, but also it allowed me to know the software, the intellectual steps and procedures in the initiative that they actually took in hopes of getting some type of outcome. Like, you know, you got to know the input to the output, but this is like someone that didn't weigh the odds of what this would do. A male official that's tied to doctors and police, an Hispanic person with these cyber crimes. Like, this is not, somebody could feel like something is going to ride in a particular way, but it's not at all. Like, the clinical research, because this mainly will go back to, that's why I know it's a lawsuit with the Veterans Affairs. So with the Veterans Affairs, when they did the cares with Colorado down to Orlando Health, which it, you know, it spread out to more. So that also leads to the group of whatever fucking Orange County did, and then they allowed Osceola, and then that shit went into the hotels, and then them not taking seriously about the sex crime or my children. Like, bro, the fucking case is already fucking sold, but then it's like someone like delaying the fact that they did something, and then whoever could have been, somebody's name could be like Novak or something like that, or it starts with that Novak, or whoever it is, right? Trying to reiterate something that they're doing. Someone could be part of the music industry that could have been paying people to do certain things. And with them doing this, that may, and being very fucking adamant about it, shit, you're destroying a lot of people. I feel like somebody, like, if they're part of the music industry, something is fit to be set up in a crazy way. Something about political ties, NSA workers, Greece, and a military base, something like that. This is not going to end well with a lot of people. Trying to use the mental health against someone, and it's like, how are you proving someone's mental health is bad when it's actually showing your fucking mental health is trash? Somebody could be a nurse, a black female that works in the front office admin, that they're going to, like, this shit is going to be very bad for a group of people. Because somebody thought that they had like so many outcomes of how a situation could or possibly, you know, play out, but it's not. An ex-spouse who got HIV, somebody's spouse has HIV or AIDS, an adopted mom or father, they could have been spreading it amongst people. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. To me, I'm not surprised about that. But these are also people that were like, you get what you give. Like, you got to be very mindful about that. Charlotte, North Carolina. We got people, too many hands in a pot and no one looking into that. Also, like, the fertility of the situation, somebody's fertility. because it was like, do your research. And I was like, this shit leads into not only genetics, DNA, this is fertility. So I was like, shit, Sharita, they was really trying to use your fucking body like in the most craziest way. So I was like, the only thing was, it was like, am I? Am I not? Was I? Like, was I? Like, it wasn't like, no, was I? It's like, I know, but it's like, is it still there? Was it not? Like, what happened? Like, but it's like, with all those things that were happening and stuff like that, I was just like, it was in the best interest. But that at the same time, it's like, Houston, we have a problem again. It seems something about coming out of Houston, something about Dallas. Like, Texas is very prevalent right now. But, oh shit. Somebody got a problem. Somebody got a problem. Somebody got a problem. Also, somebody's like, your home is on the way. Like, shit. Who wouldn't want to just have a home? Your home is your sanctuary, man. Your home is your fucking sanctuary. Like, you should be able to be in your place, or, even if it's an apartment, your home should be your fucking sanctuary. You should feel fucking peace. Not people with shitty ass energy. Your neighbors in your neighborhood are watching, stalking, and reporting. I'm not fucking surprised. These motherfuckers around this bitch be weird than a motherfucker. They act weird. They do weird shit. Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, whatever. Except that one guy. He's pretty dope. Man, he seemed like a dope dude. Even though he's involved in some part of the bullshit. But it's like, shit, you can still speak. There is a passing that's about to occur. Somebody's about to be taken out. Like, Sharita, don't say that. Because somebody might go do that shit. Somebody might go do that shit. I ain't finna say it. But it is what it is. Somebody's going to keep making a move, but somebody's next move is going to... I'm getting like, as somebody making their move here, somebody's getting their phone call in the process of them getting ready to take action. And whatever action they're going to do, they're going to have no choice but to stop doing it. Because I'm getting like, somebody could be in an authority figure or an authoritative position. Somebody could have been born in 84. Somebody could be 48 years old. Somebody could be like between the age of 30 and 48. Excuse me. Because something where they was told to move on and leave the situation. I'm getting like somebody could have been told in March or in June to stop. They could have took this as, oh, well, we'll stop it, come September. Somebody need to know September ain't even going to be it. But shit, it'll be a month to motherfucker remember if they keep trying to go. And then this is going to be one of those like, This is also explode. That's crazy. Something about somebody. National security. This is a bad situation. I wouldn't even probably play part in this. Somebody is literally facing jail time. Like somebody could have almost got caught up on July 8th, the 14th. If not the 22nd to the 24th or the 28th. There will be people getting locked up, eval, re-questioned. Some people could be getting re-questioned. Something about the name Brianna, Bri, some shit. I don't know. I don't know shit about that. Somebody could want to try to be an ally in the situation. Or like check something. A private investigator, something's going to go down. Let me get off of this because whatever it is, a group of people, if somebody doesn't bring information, because somebody should have brought something back in June. They didn't. Somebody could have said something in February. They didn't. Somebody born in 92, 96, 97, 98. Somebody could be 26, 27, 28 that could be facing jail time. Or somebody could be facing this amount of time to go to jail. Or somebody can end up in a fucking psych ward. A truth will be revealed on July 20th. Somebody should have did something in June, but they chose not to. Somebody was very passionate about something that they did on January 20th. It's surfacing now. So somebody got literally like 10 days, 10 hours. Over the next 30 days is going to be very critical or crucial. I'm getting some people could end up getting, damn, this is like somebody could be put on probation for like 30 days, or somebody going to be in holding for like 30 days. So if they get caught now, so on between the 20th or 24th, somebody going to be locked up until the August 20th. And reason being because something that somebody didn't do or they've been doing and they caught on to what they were doing. Somebody got proof of this, but I'm getting, they don't know who did it. Because somebody is not going to be able to deny it. Somebody also did something in uniform. Somebody did something in uniform as well. Whoever was trying to take credit for somebody's stuff, they're going to get caught. September 3rd. But it's also like somebody, oh, dang. Somebody did something June 21st. Whatever it is someone did June 21st. And you probably been doing something for the last 6 to 13 years or 6 to 13 months. Let me get off of this. I don't like this type of energy. I wanted to keep it like really more on a different level, but it's like some people could be like in very low level. Yeah, there's a lot of people in low level energy, and I don't like y'all energy. It's disgusting. It's very disgusting. And somebody, whoever it is that was gaslighting, and you're a female trying to offer bullshit type of money, and you know it's way much more money you're supposed to give someone, don't do even fucking fix yourself to do that shit. This is someone that literally just paid someone chump change to be like at somebody's door, or gave somebody some money to be like next door, do some weird shit. That shit is gonna like backfire in the worst way. It's like, can you just, I can give you this so you don't mention my name. Like, no, weird bitch. You do the crime, you do the time. This is also someone who's paying somebody to do this, that they were planning to get somebody to do a burial or go to a construction site, a scrap shop, what they call them, a metal shop, scrap shop, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's like scrap shop or something like that. Or out to like the woods or something like that. Here we got the Everglades, but whoever it is, somebody could have been paying somebody to do something over the last 8 weeks or 8 weeks ago. Somebody could do admin, computer work, or, you know, something like that. What goes around comes back around. Whoever was the person that messed or wrote something on somebody's medical records, it's either a dark-skinned female. Somebody could be wearing a short hairstyle. Or they can have short hair naturally, or they could be wearing like, you know, the hair. It's something like that. Or it could just be a person of dark complexion, brown complexion. Whoever it is. And they have something to do with like paperwork, or doing something with lab work, paperwork, court work, or a hospital, or like sending a message to somebody. Somebody could see that it wasn't the truth, or they could have been doing something like somebody could have had went in on their own to go see the truth for themselves. Somebody literally went to go see the truth for themselves. Somebody could be from like Illinois, Ohio. Because I'm hearing that King Von. Somebody could be from Chicago, low key. Because somebody may have wanted somebody's try to hurt somebody and make it look like a suicide, but somebody either going to do it themselves or whoever it is that's about to do something, it's gonna be bad. Especially if it's a female that has ties to a church or a pastor, a lab, a tourist, or somebody who runs like work at a farm or something like that, or they went to some type of rodeo or some shit like that. Somebody could come from like a small town, small city. Somebody could have came from across the waters or lived near water or some shit like that. A surgeon, a mechanic, a woodsman, or somebody that worked with wood, lumber. Somebody could do like doors or roofing or some shit like that. Construction. Aquarius, somebody could be in the music industry. Somebody, whoever's in the music industry, they're going to get caught up with somebody young again. Whoever this pastor is in this lab technique, this is not for to be good. I'm going to get off this energy because it's getting a little bit low vibrational. Somebody, a flood, a hurricane, something about something's going to get loose. Somebody going to lose some money. Somebody losing big money. Big money. And it's going to be based off of, you a real ass man and you know that bitch ain't like creative on her own accord and she teaching you or trying to tell you, put you on some shit, you going to lose money every fucking time. Somebody going to lose money in the worst way. I got to go.